Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into some hot topics. Let's go. Child, so Young Jock has come out here to perform. I know you see it. Sir, what are you doing? Do you find this suitable for your man to go outside like this? This is crazy. Not a crop top tracksuit. No. So the girls in Potomac are doing green screen. So it's coming. It's going. So this is Wendy's look as she's doing her green screen. And Ashley is out here with the same dress on. I know it's not a big deal, but who wore it first and who wore it best? Let me know. Like, why does she have this beret on? Does the beret do it for you or no? So in other housewife news, Kelly has opened her second restaurant. And she said something in her bio, in her post about what Andy had said, maybe you should focus on your waffles. And she reiterated that. So she got it done. She went through a lot. Is this somewhere where you frequent? Let me know if you've gone and how is it? Child, divorces are hard. And in this matter, it is truly crazy. So this man filed for divorce in 2009. His name is Richard Batista. And in 2001, his wife was having renal failure. So he donated his kidney. But after he filed for divorce, he wanted it back. Legally, you cannot do that. So whatever reason, you're just going to chalk it up as a loss. He said return his kidney or pay him $1.5 million. You're going to have to figure this out, sir. That's crazy. So y'all know Tyson Beckford is on that King's Court, right? I may watch a little of it in my downtime. But he's over here at the Breakfast Club talking about Wendy Williams. He says that what she's going through is her karma for when she was on the radio and allegedly said that he likes men. That was a long time ago. You're now on a show where you're vying for a woman. So clearly, you like women. Let it go, sir. Because we had totally forgot about that. But this is something that's on his mind every day. Ride with me because I got something to say about this. So this Christopher Miller, right, has been arrested after exposing a woman 7 months pregnant with his child to HIV. And the police said that he admitted to omitting his status because he didn't want her to know. Okay. So y'all remember yesterday when I told you about the T app. It's a women's only app that you can download and anonymously give information about a man if a woman puts him on the page and ask a question. You can get a background check. You can get phone numbers. Child, this man right here said the T app has exposed 35 women infected with HIV by one man on the app. Now, that's 35 women infected. So what if they slept with different men? That's 35 men. Child, I got to get over there. What do you think about this? Because this thing could be a very good thing, and it could be a very bad thing too, because there's some life and death situations that can be found out. Let me know what you think, child. So Jenni Mai made this postcards from France. She is literally learning to co-parent. She said that Coco, when she's at her other home, she said, I take time for me. This is what co-parenting looks like. A heart split in two places, but still learning how to be fully. That's what it's about. I know she didn't think she would be here, but it seems like she and Jeezy are working it out to co-parent, that is. That's great. So there's a general dollar store, Dollar General, in some part of North Carolina. And they said it's kind of elevated, like 4,000 feet above elevation. So let me show you what happens. So it's open 24 hours, 7 days a week. She said something about this seems illegal, right? Just shop and go. You have to put your information in, and once you do this, the doors unlock. So you can literally just shop and go. It says just pick up or bag your items. You won't be charged for items you put back. No lines or checkout. It's okay to just walk out. So there are cameras everywhere when you walk in here, like rows of cameras. And each thing you pick up, the cameras are like checking you out. And I guess, I don't know, I guess when you check in, you have to put your card information in. What do you think about this? And do you think this is something that is on the way? Because usually when we get a little something new, we'll get to seeing it later. Like this time next year, we may see more of this in more places. I was listening to this guy talk about Shannon Sharpe and his settlement with the former OnlyFans model. And he said she got about $23 million out of the $50 million lawsuit. But what I want to talk about is the judge has ordered Shannon Sharpe not to destroy the tape of them having bang bang. Now, the lawsuit has been dismissed and not to be spoken about again. So why would he want to keep the tape? This still probably is not over for Shannon. So we're back here again with the TikTok shutdown. We have a date of September 17th. They're supposed to be creating another kind of social where it's just for America. I don't think I'm going to be a part of that. But we'll see what this does. There are a lot of different things that we need to be worried about in the world. But he said he did not want China having this much control with 100 million people in America with TikTok on their phones. I'm not sharing any secrets. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm not sharing any secrets. So, since Todd and Julie have been out, they are on a podcast and they're talking about their experiences and things like that. Todd said he had a chef. Julie said she made pickle recipes or something. I don't know. But he said he considered going back to prison after he saw Julie with dark hair. He said it was a rough moment because I'd never seen you dark in my life. That's what he said. So if y'all are watching this, there you go. I don't know how true this is, but Radar is reporting that The View has been canceled. Stephen Colbert's show has been canceled with what he said about Paramount and the administrator and all of that. It says MAGA rejoices after Joe Behar slips and accidentally confesses show's future plans. After ABC execs demand host tone down the new administrator bashing on morning program. I mean, it's kind of hard to tone it down when it's just so much ridiculous stuff going on every day. But is The View canceled? I don't know what my mama gonna do. This is crazy. So here's an update on the Glorilla situation. Yesterday, we found out that she had been arrested for having controlled substances. And she tweeted out yesterday that she wasn't even home. She was in Indianapolis performing for the WNBA All-Star game. And someone had broken into her house. She said, so no, I wasn't busted. My house got robbed and I wasn't home. And she said, long story short, my house gets home invaded and I'm the only one that gets arrested. She said, so that's T. So we'll see how this concludes for Glorilla. I bet she did a good job though. So a little update on the kissing couples. Christian Cabot has resigned as Astronomer's HR chief following the infamous Coldplay concert incident. Well, we knew that she was going to do that because Andy has already resigned, so we knew hers was coming because it was just too much for the company. That was too much. I mean, I know, like I said, people cheat every day, but this was crazy to be found out like that. Now, I'm sure we'll find out more about the fallout, but she's out of there. So E! News is going to be canceled after 32 years. The final episodes will be airing up until September the 25th. E! transitions into new publicly traded companies. So this is something different, but they will have their other shows like Botch Presents and things like that. But E! News is a big thing. I haven't watched it in a long time, but I know it's there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I hope this is not a drill and this is the real deal, right? Bars. So, baby, Michael Jackson's biopic is set to be in theaters April 24th, 2026. And do not play with me this time. I am ready for this. Shout out to Simone Redwine. We find out now that Jay-Z is not the father. So we can put that to rest. It's your girl Millie Chun. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.